Fourth Wing Violet Sorrengail was never meant to be a dragon rider. Born with a frail body and destined for the scribe quadrant, she had spent her life preparing to become a historian, not a warrior. But when her war hero mother, General Sorrengail, forces her into the rider quadrant at Basgiath War College, Violet must face a brutal training program meant to break even the strongest candidates. On the very first day, Violet realizes how dangerous this new world is. Death is common. Falling from the parapet, a narrow stone bridge that all initiates must cross to enter the college, kills dozens of hopefuls before training even begins. Survival isn't just about strength. It's about strategy, politics, and luck. Violet quickly discovers that many of her fellow cadets want her dead, not just because she's the general's daughter, but because her delicate appearance makes her an easy target. Xaden Riorson, a powerful and intimidating third-year rider whose father led the rebellion against Navarre, is assigned as one of her wing leaders. He has every reason to hate Violet. Her mother executed his father. Despite the danger, Violet refuses to quit. She leans on her intellect, sharp tongue, and the few allies she makes, Rhiannon, Rhydock, and Liam, to survive the deadly training. She studies her opponents, manipulates situations in her favor, and carefully avoids unnecessary conflicts. But danger is everywhere. Sparring duels, flying drills, and even classroom lectures can be fatal. The first major test is threshing, a ceremonial trial where cadets must present themselves to dragons in the wild and hope to be chosen. Many cadets are burned alive when dragons reject them. Violet, against all odds, not only survives threshing, but bonds with two dragons. Tairn, a powerful and ancient black dragon with a fearsome reputation, and Andarna, a rare golden baby dragon who forms a secondary bond with her. This dual bond is unheard of and instantly makes Violet a person of interest among the instructors, leadership, and her peers. Tairn's size and authority shield her from some threats, but also draw more eyes toward her every move. Meanwhile, her bond with Andarna creates complications. Andarna is young and still developing her powers, leading to unexpected magical surges. As Violet begins to train as a full rider, she experiences the effects of the signet, the magical ability granted by her dragon bond. At first, nothing happens. Weeks pass without a manifestation. But when it finally emerges, it's devastating. Violet can wield lightning. It's a signet no one expected her to have and one of the most destructive powers known. Violet continues to navigate the complex web of alliances and rivalries within Basgiath. Dain Ados, her childhood friend and a loyal soldier of the crown, grows distant and suspicious of Violet's growing strength. Meanwhile, Xaden's antagonism begins to shift. What starts as calculated hostility softens into reluctant respect, and eventually, something more complicated. Secrets begin to surface. Violet discovers that Xaden and many other riders are hiding something. The official narrative about the rebellion, the borders, and the threat of war may not be entirely true. In fact, Xaden and his allies seem to be operating a hidden network outside the school's authority, preparing for a conflict the government denies even exists. As she digs deeper, Violet uncovers evidence that the real enemy isn't the rebels. It's the Venin, dark magical beings who consume energy and corrupt the land. The Kingdom of Navarre has kept their existence secret, using the war narrative to control its population and justify brutal decisions like the executions of rebel leaders. When a deadly attack from the Venin threatens the outpost of Athabine, Violet, Xaden, and a group of riders defy orders and fly into battle. What they witness confirms their worst fears. The Venin are real, powerful, and organized. Traditional magic and tactics are not enough to stop them. The battle is devastating. Many riders are killed, including Violet's friend Liam. But Violet and Xaden, working together with their dragons, manage to defeat the Venin leader, at great personal cost. The emotional trauma of the battle leaves Violet forever changed. Upon returning to Basgiath, Violet realizes there is no going back. The world she thought she understood is a lie. The kingdom she serves has been hiding the truth. The War College, the leadership, even her own mother, All are complicit in keeping the people blind to the real threat. In the final pages, Violet chooses her side. No longer a pawn of the establishment, she aligns herself with Xaden and the riders who are secretly preparing for war against the Vaenen. It is a dangerous path, one that will test her loyalty, love, and strength like never before. The book ends with a shocking revelation. Brennan, Violet's brother, long thought dead, is alive and working with the resistance. The truth has only begun to unravel. The real war is just beginning.